What up, 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 YouTube? I think I'm live. And I am indeed. Live, what's up, Kim? What's good, my boy? What's up, Kim? Alright, do sound good. Make sure I don't sound like a dookie butt. What's up, Evil Homer? What's good, everybody? Another reaction stream for y'all. Hawk was fun earlier. Let's get to chilling, watching, chatting. What it do? Cam, I would, but I gotta mention the giveaway. Hold up, sorry. Here, I'll pin it for now. You know what? I'll give you a little bit of a pin. I'll give you a pin for a little bit. I'll give you a pin for a little bit. Like and subscribe. Giveaway at 500 subs. All right, Cam. So this is what I want you to do. Hold up. Copy and paste that. Copy and paste that. I was just saying I wanted to start up with, well, I was just saying in my head. I wanted to start up with Roundup. Roundup and Trend Central. That's a good it's a good page. They always got some crazy shit. Yo. How is everybody's Sunday though? How's everybody's Sunday been going? I'm trying to download this game earlier, but the universe is not cooperating with me. Like and subscribe to what's so if you are your person also. Oh, you're gonna have to. Yup. He realized that you got a typo in there. Hope y'all having a good Sunday though. I think we're gonna start up with Roundup. Roundup is like the new daily dose of internet for me. About to start up with the Roundup. Should we play a game on stream? Should we play a YouTube game? You are cursed. We give away at 500. All right, bet. Boom. All right, boom. Don't let me what I do. Yeah, we're gonna start off with nature moments, but they get increasingly more unbelievable. Shout out to Roundup and Trend Central. Go subscribe. Go subscribe. Yep, I'm running right back in the house. Fuck that. Holy shit.
This is what happened when a 22-year-old grizzly bear was released back into the wild.
Did I say that so it's fucking lagging? Lagging so lagging. Fuck. Holy shit! Yeah, we're going home.
This fish was struggling to swim back down, so the fisherman helped it burp to release the trapped air.
Gotta burp. Burp it out. Hey, fucking yo.
Is that better? Now let's see.
I passed your post? Oh shit, my bad, Evil Homer. I didn't even see that.
Oh, look at that. Away he goes.
Shit. Fuck, I'm lagging.
These monkeys in Thailand were startled when fireworks went off nearby.
Whoa! Holy bruh.
Oh my god! Holy crap!
I think I've seen that. Yeah, she would have died.
Oh my god! Are you okay? I almost died.
It's coming. Right there.
I've seen this one. Yeah, could have definitely died.
Man, you see?
I've seen a lot of these last stream. Hey yo, like that's crazy shit though. Seeing that in real life.
This is the result of extreme snowfall in Russia.
Yeah, what? Bro, what? That's disrespectful. Whoever did that is crazy disrespectful. Huh? What in the hell just happened? What in the fuck?
These formations are created by thousands of birds called starlings.
Whoa.
Yeah, wow.
Ça arrive, ça arrive, ça arrive. Oh, les arbres.
Damn.
Oh, les voitures. Oh, les voitures et tout.
That's crazy shit. Imagine trying to come out from the other side. All you see is the whole thing just... Oh my god. Oh, hell no. Yo, hell no. You're literally walking on the ocean.
After heavy flooding in Washington, salmon were literally seen crossing the road.
What?
Amazing. We gotta make it across that pool, man. It is.
What in the fuck? That shit really hurt.
While walking through a park, this person noticed a wave of cottonwood fluff burning all at once.
Shit like something out of a Marvel movie. Like Doctor Strange just arrived or something.
This is what's known as a Bono tidal wave, a natural phenomenon caused by high tides entering a river.
Huh?
Oh my god. Oh shit. Yeah, this shit ain't fun no more, bitch. You better get up.
Ini dah. Dah berapa aku?
Like, what even?
Honeybees will sometimes create giant waves to scare
that shit
away
looks
wasps
crazy.
that get too close to their nest.
Like, that is crazy, bro.
Imagine being able to build anything just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44.
Holy schmoly. A fucking tornado in the middle of fire? A fire-nado? Bro, that shit straight out of Mario. Those are fucking...
Just as
Oh,
this
shit, thank you,
paraglider was
Riker.
about to launch,
Thank
a
you,
dust
Riker.
devil appeared out of nowhere.
I'm so sorry, guys. Thank you, Riker. Thank you so much. My chat be doing that sometimes. I gotta update my phone. But sometimes it'll literally just be froze. So I literally gotta manually scroll up instead of it usually fucking... Thank you so much, Riker. Shut up, Riker, dog. Edwin, shut up. You did not text me either. Did Edwin text me too? Get out of here.
This is what the edge of a rainstorm looks like.
Yo, Edwin, who are you yelling at? Who are you yelling at?
Okay, guys, this is the most strange
How's the
thing I've
audio
ever
sound,
seen in my
guys?
life.
Is the video too loud?
It's real, guys. And they are real.
That sound good? Oh, those mountain goats? Mm. Oh, hell no. Damn. Mother nature.
Офигеть, щелкаю.
Nice. Can we just react to X videos already?
Охереть, прикинь.
This storm
You want me to
chaser
get banned?
captured the formation of an
You want me to
EF4
get
tornado,
permabanned?
which is capable of producing 170 mile-per-hour winds.
And you're that close. You know how stupid you gotta be? That shit will fling you in the air, bro.
Army ants will sometimes work together and form a bridge to reach their target.
Like, how do you even... Yo, how do you even...
यार वो मुझे क्या पता था आपने
How do
रात
you-
को आ जाना है भाग के मैं तो
should
6
play
बजे निकल रहा हूँ
Chaser game. I don't even know.
वो यार गाड़ी में पत्थर लग गया
I think I've seen this video.
Bear
I
fights
don't
like
know
this
what game
are
you're talking about.
extremely rare because adult males usually avoid serious confrontations as much as possible.
Oh yeah, get him. Oh yeah, get him. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. They really scrapping. Bro, imagine you look out back and see two big ass grown man bears fighting. I'm locking. I'm leaving. I'm getting in my car and leaving. I got it. Oh my god. Hell no. Oh, can we just watch tornado videos with the rest of love tornadoes.
Oh, she's gone. Oh.
That was crazy.
The ocean turned pink after millions of shrimp and krill washed ashore.
That's actually disgusting. That's disgusting.
At Purdue Global, we know that after your service, the mission changes.
Parents can be those heroes to their kids. I know my...
That's fucking nasty. Damn, that's damn. That's a real tornado right there, bro. Oh my god.
That's awesome.
That's terrifying. Holy shit. I bet there's 100-ton fish. Yeah, real shit. I will after this. After this video, I got you.
Surfers travel from all around the world to Nazir, Portugal, where waves similar to this one have measured over 80 feet tall.
Yo, I could never. I could deadass never. I could fucking never. Like, that's fucking insane.
This guy got dangerously close to a giant lava wave.
Yeah, he's an idiot. You are a fucking idiot, buddy.
Don't move.
Nigga, you need to move the car back up. Oh my god!
Holy!
How long is this video? 6 more minutes?
Oh my god!
Insanity.
Vai cair tudo!
Oh my god. Oh my. If that boat don't move and get to going,
This person was backing out of their garage when a tornado suddenly hit.
bruh, holy shit.
Back in 2015, the Spanish town of Adra was hit by severe flash flooding after torrential rain swept through the area.
This is crazy. This shit is crazy. This thing shouldn't even be funny, bro. This is sad. This is crazy as fuck.
A landslide destroyed part of a neighborhood in Norway. Thankfully, nobody was harmed.
Bro, what? Bro, do you understand what the fuck we're looking at right now? That's end of time shit, bro. What the fuck? That's just 430 years, bro. That's scary, bro. Shit is scary. Look, what the fuck is even going on here? Big ass super tornado, bro. It's an elephant's foot tornado.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
In 2018, a magnitude 7.1 earthquake left roads looking like
these are
this
getting
across
crazy as
Alaska.
Man, you're
These are getting
really
insane.
pushing it here, buddy. This ground is not stable right now. This
Yeah,
road
you're
broke
really
out
pushing
from
it.
underneath it. This is where it hit. And this dude just kept on going. So he couldn't go no further. Got out of his car and ran like hell.
Insane. These videos are getting insane, bro. These videos are getting fucking insane. Earth is really insane. Do your thing, Brody. I got you. I got you. When you come back, just let me know. What up, Anthony? What up, Anthony?
It's extremely
when you
rare
come
to
back,
see
just
a
let me know,
moose
Rucker.
shed both antlers at the same time, making this a once-in-a-lifetime moment.
Oh, damn.
What if you could make a song using only your voice? Let's start with the drums. I'm gonna hit drums and click cover.
A massive sinkhole appeared in someone's backyard overnight.
Oh my god.
Oh no! Oh, Jesus!
See, he's a smart man. Smart man. Don't waste no time. Get out. Out of there.
This person somehow managed to capture the moment an iceberg emerged out of the water.
Mira, mira. No, el que viene de abajo. No. No.
Bro, what?
No. No, es impresionante.
Back in 2018, Switzerland
in the
recorded
fuck?
its largest ever mudslide. Back in 2018, Hawaii's Kilauea volcano destroyed 716 homes and forced more than 1,700 people to evacuate. Luckily, nobody was harmed.
What in the fuck happened here? Oh my god, the car's on fire! What the fuck happened? Hold on.
17 Kilauea. Back in 2018, Hawaii's Kilauea volcano destroyed 716 homes and forced more than 1,700 people to evacuate. Luckily, nobody was harmed.
Oh, damn. A volcano erupted. Fuck, that guy's car. Fuck. The guy recording lucky as shit. You close as fuck, boy. The volcanoes are nothing to play with at all. Like, at the fuck all. That looks crazy. Daily dose of internet. Might have to do that. Ooh, scariest tourist attractions in the world. That looks good. But they get increasingly more expensive. That looks good. What is we about to watch, chat? That looks good. Ooh, would you rather Marvel Edition? I like this. I'm about to do this.
Cooling down
Shout
up to
out
8 times
to
faster? That would be cool.
Quiz Maze.
Only at Sleep Number.
Go subscribe to Quiz
AI is
Maze.
creating new ways of working or running a
The
business.
owner of this video
and like
we about
any
to
new
react
technology, it can be intimidating to know.
Hey there, Quizmaze Explorers! Today, we dive deep into the Marvel Universe, asking those burning questions that'll put your superhero preferences to the test. Ready to choose your destiny? Let's swing into action! Would you rather have Iron Man's armor or Captain America's shield?
Iron Man's armor. Iron Man's armor for sure.
Would you rather be mentored by Doctor Strange or by Thor?
It's hard. Thor. Strange, because he's gonna teach me to use the magic.
Would you rather team up with Black Widow or Hawkeye on a mission?
Black Widow. Come on now.
Would you rather have the super strength of the Hulk or the agility of Spider-Man?
Spider-Man. Nah, probably super strength. Super strength. I ain't gonna lie. Just as agility, I need the strength.
Would you rather live in Wakanda or Asgard?
Asgard. Living in space, what?
Would you rather fight alongside the X-Men or the Fantastic Four?
X-Men. Professor X can mind control anybody.
Would you rather wield Mjolnir or the Eye of Agamotto?
Mjolnir. Mjolnir. That's how you actually pronounce it. It's Mjolnir.
Would you rather spend a day with Groot or Rocket Raccoon?
Rocket Raccoon. Groot can't even talk. Him Groot.
Would you rather have the healing powers of Wolverine or the telepathy of Professor X?
Professor X. Professor X. See me talk all that shit. Just for
Would you rather face off against Loki or
Yo,
Thanos
somebody
for a
ban
day?
him. Somebody fucking ban Ty. Loki. Thanos is gonna kill me immediately.
Would you rather be trained by the Ancient One or by Nick Fury?
The Ancient One. What is Nick Fury gonna fucking teach me? The fuck?
Would you rather have a suit designed by Tony Stark or Shuri?
Tony. Easily Tony.
Would you rather have Ant-Man's suit or the Wasp's suit?
Damn. Ant-Man.
Would you rather spend a day in the Sanctum Sanctorum or the Avengers Tower?
Avengers Tower. Definitely the Avengers Tower.
Would you rather fly with Falcon's wings or swing around New York with Spider-Man's webs?
Obviously Spider-Man. Come on now.
Would you rather have a friendly spar with Black Panther or Daredevil?
Daredevil. Black Panther's gonna kick my ass. Like, bad.
Would you rather be part of the Guardians of the Galaxy
Avengers.
or the Avengers?
The Avengers. Easily.
Would you rather dine with Stan Lee or Jack Kirby for an evening?
Stan Lee. Come on, Stan. I just kicked Stan.
Would you rather visit the multiverse with Doctor Strange or time travel with Cable?
I know Jeddah was strong, but come on now. Visit the multiverse. Visit the multiverse with Doctor Strange.
Would you rather have the power of Scarlet Witch or the durability of Luke Cage?
Scarlet Witch. What? Scarlet Witch. Black Panther has that suit though, bro, and he has actual superpowers. He's going.
Would you rather be bitten by a radioactive spider
Spider-Man.
or get your powers from the Terrigen Mist?
Spider-Man. Give me the spider bite.
Would you rather go on an intergalactic adventure with Star-Lord or a heist with Scott Lang?
Intergalactic adventure.
Would you rather have dinner in Hell's Kitchen with Daredevil or in the X Mansion with Jean Grey?
I'm going to the X Mansion. Come on now.
Would you rather drive Ghost Rider's flaming motorcycle or fly in the Quinjet?
Drive Ghost Rider's flaming motorcycle.
Would you rather be a member of S.H.I.E.L.D. or a student at Xavier's School for Gifted Youngsters?
Member of S.H.I.E.L.D. See all the Avengers.
Would you rather wear Deadpool's regenerating suit or Mystique's shape-shifting abilities?
Mystique's shape-shifting abilities. That would be cool to shape-shift.
Would you rather team up with the Runaways or the Young Avengers on a mission?
Young Avengers. Lose-lose situation.
Would you rather wield one of the Infinity Stones or be protected by Doctor Strange's Cloak of Levitation?
Yes, sir, Ty. Wield one of the Infinity Stones. Come on now.
Would you rather spend a day at the Daily Bugle with J. Jonah Jameson or at Stark Industries with Pepper Potts?
Spend the day with J. Jonah because he's funny as shit.
Would you rather join a space mission with Captain Marvel or a stealth mission with Winter Soldier?
Space mission with Captain Marvel. Easily.
Would you rather have a tech upgrade from Edith or from Jarvis?
Jarvis.
New Snackables by Lunchables. Made with natural cheese. New Snackables by Lunchables.
A broken windshield shouldn't wreck your schedule. With Safe Light, it doesn't
change
have.
my foot into a different shape before I stub it.
Would you rather train in martial arts with Shang-Chi or with Elektra?
Elektra. Come on now.
Would you rather be in a cosmic showdown alongside the Silver Surfer or Adam Warlock?
Silver Surfer. He will destroy people.
Would you rather spend a day in the Savage Land or on the Kree home planet Hala?
Damn. Fuck. The Kree planet.
Would you rather face off in a debate
What up,
with
Mr.
Magneto
Whiskers?
or Charles Xavier?
I just lose. Charles Xavier. At least I can probably like talk him out of killing me.
Would you rather witness a battle between the Celestials or watch a contest of champions
word.
on Battleworld?
Hello. Shout out to Don Holler. Witness the battle between the... No, the other one. What was the other one? It was Battleground? Oh, yeah. Watch a contest of champions at Battleground.
Would you rather get combat training from Okoye or Gamora?
Hey, shout out to Mr. Whiskers. I will subscribe to you right now. And shout out to Don Holler. Gamora.
Would you rather have a heart-to-heart talk with Vision or Ultron?
Vision. What do I want to talk to Ultron's evil self for?
Would you rather assist Valkyrie in New Asgard or help Spider-Gwen in her version of New York?
Oh, Spider-Gwen.
Would you rather be stuck in an elevator with Deadpool's humor or Drax's literal interpretations?
Deadpool.
And that's a wrap for today's Would You Rather Marvel Edition. Now you can choose your next video to watch.
Thank you.
Don't forget to subscribe to Quiz Maze for more exciting quizzes.
Can you gonna to watch Don Holler video? Huh? Yeah, I seen he has two upcoming premieres. Shout out to Don Holler. Thank you, Ty. Go subscribe to Don Holler. Let me go to his channel real quick. Shout him out. I know he's gonna be here somewhere. I know he's got to be here somewhere. I just commented on his video. Where in the... Oh my God. I accidentally closed my window out. Oops. Where the hell is he? Oh, here it goes. See, I know I'm subscribed. Shout out to Don Holler. Don Holler. Got a That's So Raven house party DVD reaction coming up soon. And a Let It Shine DVD reaction coming up soon. Shout out to Don Holler. Yeah, let me put the notify. Got you. Shout out to Don Holler. Go subscribe. Almost about to hit 300. My boy about to hit 300. 80 most brutal animal attacks. Oh my goodness. Would you rather? Ooh, put her finger down. Let's go, Quiz Maze.
I looked a lot different.
Let's go, Quiz Maze.
I started my degree in 1986 and 30 years later decided.
Hey there, Quiz Maze Explorers! This time, I'm bringing you the Put a Finger Down Embarrassing Edition. You're about to face 50 statements that might just leave you with a red face. 50. But before we start, subscribe to the Quiz Maze to not miss out on any new quizzes. Let's begin. Put a finger down if you've ever walked into a glass door thinking it was open. Put a finger down if you've ever called your teacher Mom or Dad by mistake.
I did that.
Put a finger down if you've ever tripped in public.
Done that.
Put a finger down if you've ever forgotten the lines of a school play. Put a finger down if you've ever waved back at someone who was waving at someone else.
I've done that.
Put a finger down if you've ever sent a text to the wrong person.
I've done that.
Put a finger down if you've ever worn your clothes inside out and didn't notice.
I think I've done that when I was.
Put a finger down if you've ever accidentally spilled your drink on someone. Put a finger down if you've ever fallen off a chair in class. Put a finger down if you've ever forgotten your own phone number.
No.
Put a finger down if you've ever slipped while walking up the stairs.
Yes.
Put a finger down if you've ever had food stuck in your teeth during a conversation. Put a finger down if you've ever walked into the wrong restroom.
No.
Put a finger down if you've ever had your skirt or pants accidentally tucked into your underwear.
No.
Put a finger down if you've ever burped loudly in a silent room. Put a finger down if you've ever called someone by the wrong name. Put a finger down if you've ever accidentally liked someone's old photo on social media. Put a finger down if you've ever forgotten your best friend's birthday. Put a finger down if you've ever farted in a crowded room and hoped no one would notice. Put a finger down if you've ever laughed so hard that you snorted in public.
I'm out already.
Put a finger down if you've ever started clapping before everyone else at an event. Put a finger down if you... Hey there,
Oh,
Quiz Maze
yeah.
Explorers. Today we
Shout
have a
out Quiz
rather
Maze.
exciting and fun quiz titled, There Are Two Types of People. Which one are you?
Shout out Quiz
But
Maze.
before we start, subscribe to the Quiz Maze to not miss out on any new
public.
uploads. Let's start. Do you pour cereal before milk or milk before cereal?
Cereal before milk. Cereal before milk every time.
When eating pizza, do you eat from the crust side or from the pointy side?
From the crust side. What the hell? You're a madman if you do that shit.
Do you prefer sparkling water or still water?
Still water. Sparkling water. Crust is
Do
crazy.
you fold your
Trey.
pizza slice or eat it flat?
Shout out to Mr. Whiskers. It depends on the mood. I'll do both. Sometimes I eat it flat. Sometimes I like to fold it. Depends on what my
Playing on
preference is that day.
iPhone? Now you can play Unlocked on PC with Google Play Games.
Do you prefer sweet breakfasts or savory breakfasts?
God bless you as well. Shout out to Mr. Whiskers. Go subscribe to Mr. Whiskers. Savory breakfast. I like a real eggs.
Do you prefer handwritten notes
bacon,
or digital notes?
all that? I don't have a preference. But I prefer to write digitally. I can't write. My handwriting is very.
Do you read the book before watching the movie or watch the movie before reading the book?
Shout out Don Holla. Nowadays I'm a movie before a book guy. I don't read books anymore, sadly. Sorry guys.
Do you set one alarm or many alarms?
I set one because my cat is another one. My cat be waking me the fuck up all the time. Shout out to Mr. Whiskers and shout out Don Holla.
Do you prefer hot
Back to
coffee
my
or
shower.
iced coffee?
Go back to your shower, Edwin. Iced coffee, honestly. I like iced coffee more than hot coffee. But I do like hot coffee. Don't get me wrong.
Do you prefer online shopping or traditional shopping?
Traditional, but I don't mind online shopping at all. I prefer traditional shopping. I'd rather go to the store and see some heat. Go to the store with my friends.
Are you dipping the
Listen,
fries in
Edwin.
ketchup or spreading ketchup over the fries?
Dipping them, but I don't care if somebody puts the ketchup on the fries. I don't care. But I'm gonna dip them.
Do you prefer a bath or a shower?
A shower. Come on, man. Do I look like a woman? Don't answer that. Ketchup sucks. You suck.
Do you use a physical planner or a digital planner?
I would love both. Didn't even know they do digital planners. I need one. But I actually physical. I like physical planners. I need a physical.
Do you prefer your toilet paper up or down?
Up. I don't even have a preference. I really don't care, but I'm always just put it up because it looks better like that.
Do you prefer an early morning workout or an evening workout?
Evening. I don't know, actually. That's hard.
Do you prefer cardio exercises or weightlifting?
Weightlifting. I need to do more cardio so I can get my fucking lungs back in shape.
Are you more into cats or dogs?
I love both, honestly.
Do you
I do
like to
like
travel
cats, but I do
alone
love
or with a group?
I like to travel with a group, but I don't mind traveling alone.
Do you prefer a cold or hot shower?
Hot. Duh.
Do you prefer the city or the countryside?
City.
Are you more into art museums or science museums?
We'll go with the art museums because there's some cool shit you can see there. I mean, science museums are cool as shit though.
Do you prefer making your bed or leave it as you wake up?
I prefer making the bed, but I don't make the bed ever. I get up and go right to it.
Are you an early bird or a night owl?
I'm an early bird and a night owl. I don't sleep.
Coca-Cola or Pepsi?
Coca-Cola.
Do you prefer winter or summer?
Summer.
Yeah, summer, but I do enjoy winter, especially Christmas, Thanksgiving. Well, Thanksgiving.
Do you prefer action movies or romantic movies?
Action. Easy.
Do you prefer to cook at home or eat out?
Eat out. I enjoy going out to eat way more than eating at home, but I do enjoy a home cooked fucking meal. Trust me.
I was going up the stairs and I saw that my dog had a corn on the.
Do you prefer beach vacations or mountain vacations?
Beach vacations.
Do you prefer tea or coffee?
Depends on the mood. Depends on the mood. Okay, I'm ready to participate now. But
Do you prefer a real Christmas tree or a fake Christmas tree?
real?
Real.
Are you team Android or team iPhone?
iPhone. Come on, y'all.
Do you prefer paper books or ebooks?
Paper books. I like having physical copies of things. It's like having a disc or having a downloaded copy of the disc.
Do you prefer going to the cinema or watching a movie at home?
Oh, going to the theaters, 100%. Going to the movie theaters. The cinema is a movie theater.
It actually almost looks like Spider-Man.
Do you prefer skiing or snowboarding?
Snowboarding. I would rather do that. Oh shit! I didn't think about that.
Break a chocolate or bite whole chocolate?
Yo. What up, Riker? Wow. What? Break a chocolate for me.
Are you more into superheroes or villains?
Superheroes.
Yeah, I love to be a superhero.
Superheroes over this way.
Because I don't want to get a video.
Do you prefer YouTube or TikTok?
YouTube.
Yeah, I
YouTube
love
a million times over.
Yeah.
YouTube's OG.
Do you prefer modern decor or vintage decor for your home?
Modern.
No, I'm actually not. I actually don't even be on TikTok at all.
Do you prefer to split or bite a cookie?
You probably be on TikTok more than me.
Bite a cookie.
Bite it.
Duh.
Oh, my bad.
Are you a morning shower person or a night shower person?
Morning shower.
Morning. Both, honestly. Hold up, wait.
Both.
All right, chill. Hold up. Excuse me. What the hell? My mic is all the way up.
Going to get back in there?
Yeah.
I picked both.
That's right,
too.
Joey ordered that raw. I didn't even get it for myself, actually. It was a gift, asshole.
That's it. We've gone through all
It was
the
a
choices.
gift,
Now
asshole.
tally your choices and drop them in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Keep on quizzing. And until next time, stay curious.
At University of Phoenix, learn skills employers value and apply them right away. Take one course at a time.
This is stupid, man.
Hey there, Quiz Maze explorers. Today, we are
Shout out
diving
Quiz Maze.
headfirst into the tinsel and holly with our Put a Finger Down Christmas edition. We've
Put a
got
finger down,
50
Christmas edition.
rapid-fire festive questions coming your way.
If I lose
Let's see if
immediately,
you
I'm
can
out.
make it to New Year's with any fingers left. Let's begin. Put a finger down if you have peeked at your presents before Christmas morning.
Oh my god, my finger's down immediately. I gotta put a finger down.
Put a finger down if you have fake liked a terrible gift to be polite.
I gotta put a finger down. What are you talking about? Y'all
Put a
sleep?
finger down if you have
Y'all
tried to
sleep dirty?
guess what a gift was by the shape.
Oh, finger down. I'm gonna lose immediately. The first 10 questions, I'm out.
Put a finger down if you have touched your elf on the shelf.
I didn't have an elf on the shelf growing up.
Put a finger down if you have watched Home Alone more than 5 times.
I definitely have not watched that shit more than 5 times.
Put a finger down if you have argued with family over a board game during the holidays.
I don't think
Put a finger down if you have eaten an entire advent calendar before December 25th.
Definitely didn't.
Put a
Also
finger
didn't
down
have
if
that
you have
going on.
worn matching family pajamas.
I think I just recently did that, actually.
Put a finger down if you have been personally victimized by Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas Is You Playing in a Store. Put a finger down if you have knocked over a Christmas tree.
Wait. What did that say? Personally victimized.
Carey's All I Want for Christmas Is
So
You
that means
Playing in
it
a
played in
Store.
the store. Okay, I got 5 left. Yep.
Put a finger down if you have knocked over a
Got
Christmas
all
tree.
of them. Knocked over? I don't think I did. Yes, I have.
Put a finger down if you have made a paper snowflake.
Yes, I have in school.
Yes, I have in school.
I'm about to lose.
Put a
Ricky.
finger down if you have made a handmade Christmas card.
Yep. We both. Finger down. I got 2 fingers left. Damn.
Put a finger down if you have built a gingerbread house that immediately
Damn.
collapsed.
Well, yeah, damn.
Oh, you have one more finger left.
Put a finger down if you have burned your tongue on hot chocolate.
I don't even really be drinking hot chocolate like that.
No, I
Put a
don't.
finger down if you have kissed someone under the mistletoe.
Unless I knock over.
I don't know.
Put a finger down if you have put up your decorations before Thanksgiving.
I'm out. Well, I'm out of here. I lost. I made it to 16 though.
Yeah.
All right, what are we doing, chat? What are we doing? Record deaths of Mariah Carey fiend. Damn, we all lost them yams. Yeah, I lost.
It's him.
It's who?
Him.
Where, Riker?
Mhm.
Riker, he sees your profile. He recognizes your profile, Riker. I'm sure Riker will be very happy about that.
Well, let's do try not to laugh challenge.
These ain't gonna be funny, Josiah. They're never funny.
No, I want to do that. See if they are.
Hang on, we're gonna do Dead Man Walking Tornado real quick.
What?
That's what Riker told me to look up. He said look up Dead Man Walking Tornado. I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
What in the fuck? The most sinister tornado in history. The Dead Man Walk. Oh my god. Alright, chat. Give me 1 second. I'm about to go do grown-up stuff real quick. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
when you want to put music on,
While you're playing the game, you can play the game and listen to music on Spotify. What up, y'all?
You can do that?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I haven't.
Yeah,
I
shut up, Edwin.
remember that.
Shut up, Edwin. Shut up, Edwin.
I remember that when I was playing the Uzi song on.
All right, give me 1 second, chat. All right, let's get it. Which one are we doing? We're doing. You left me in mute. What the heck? I thought you. Are you in the bathroom? Josiah? Bruh. Chat, I just asked him off camera. I'm like, yo, I'm about to watch a long video. You're probably not going to be able to hear it. Do you want to stay here? Do you want to play your game? He like, I'm going to stay here. Watch it. Homie just left. The fuck? Took any?
I just went to the bathroom.
Oh, okay. We do this one. Shout out to Spoogly. Shout out to Spoogly, man. It probably was on the news. Crazy tornado.
Wait, maybe it was on a different planet.
Shout out to what?
A different planet.
Are you, bro? What?
Because
No.
because
Humans have never been on any other planet. Only Earth.
Wait, the planet. Wait.
Shout out to Spoogly. Go subscribe. That shit walking. What the fuck? Am I yo? Was the tornado? The tornado's fucking. Hey, Bobby! We were talking about you, Bobby. We were like, where the fuck Bobby at?
Oftentimes
Earlier.
in our lives, we believe ourselves as humans
Shout out to Bobby.
be untouchable.
KBF Creations.
We feel as if the world has been conquered and we've been crowned as its kings.
Ty had a good idea too.
All
Yeah,
of that
the video game
dissipates
trivia.
when the
That would
fury of
definitely be
Mother
fire.
Earth is unleashed on her inhabitants. Only then will we truly see our
It just looked like it was walking.
insignificance
But
in the grand scheme of
that's
things.
crazy.
Natural disasters are a horrific thing to experience.
Oh my god.
Tsunamis and hurricanes,
I just saw
earthquakes and volcanic eruptions. And for the sake of this
What the heck is
video,
that?
tornadoes.
Hey, shout out to Spoogly. Go subscribe
How powerful
to Spoogly.
can you feel when the sky itself rains hellfire and brimstone down upon you? Do we still believe that we make the rules when the clouds open
Yo,
up
that
and
is
spiral down into a
massive.
beacon of suffering? And
That
what could
is
you possibly
crazy.
do if you see the dead man walking on the horizon?
Yeah,
Just
that-
how long can we
Bro,
rule nature
what?
with impunity? In this video, I want to dive into one of the worst outbreaks of tornadic activity in U.S. history. This event took place in the year of 1997 in Gerald,
Edward
Texas.
Jord.
And
How
its
are you?
story is the definition
Was good,
of
Bobbert?
insanity. And
Bobbert?
it brought us arguably one of the most famous F5 tornadoes to date. There have been other tornadic outbreaks too, like the Tri-State tornado from 1925 and the Joplin tornado of 2011, which in their own right brought much destruction and
whatever y'all
horror
want.
to
After
innocent
this, I got
people.
y'all.
But for this video, my focus will be on the Gerald outbreak specifically, and the story behind the famous photographs of the dead man walking. as I truly
That is
believe
crazy.
this tornado is one of the most sinister ones to ever make contact on Earth. So sit back, grab a big bucket of popcorn, maybe a Dr. Pepper if you're cool enough, and without any more talking,
Dr.
let's just get
fucking
into the video.
Pepper. Dr. Pepper.
The morning of Tuesday, May 27th, 1997, was just like every other day. It was a hot and steamy early May day, and according to residents, there wasn't even a cloud in the sky.
What in the fuck?
Local residents inside the small Texas town of Jarrell were getting up and heading off to work and to school. Unbeknownst to anyone, a concoction of weather conditions were being mixed together off in the distance that would eventually spell disaster for the community. A slow-moving cold front was straight parallel to a dry line, with just a couple of miles in between. A dry line is a very dense line of air that separates moist air and dry air, and it acts as sort of a wedge between two different systems. Think of it as a racetrack or a bowl, something that warm air and cold air can bounce off of. At the same time that this cold front was creeping in, miles above it in the sky, an upper atmospheric impulse called a gravity wave pushed from the southwest. This gravity wave came from an already existing storm system that was up in Oklahoma. So first of all, you have a cold front from the northwest, a gravity wave from the southwest. Both of them are about to interact and crash into the dry line that splits from south to north. Ahead of these boundaries, in Jarrell, the air was extremely muggy, very, very muggy, and with all that pressure coming in, the atmospheric instability was literally at its highest possible outcome.
15,000.
Inching into the afternoon, the National Center for Atmospheric Research detected extremely strong updrafts at a CAPE value of over 7,500 joules per kilogram. Now, CAPE, or CAPE, is how much energy an air parcel has when it goes straight up in the atmosphere. The National Center for Atmospheric Research says that if there's even a rating over 4,000, that's considered extreme.
Fucking
and this storm was already making a reading of over 7,500. A storm was brewing, the likes of which hadn't been seen.
Bro, this ain't
in
even cool no more. This is
meteorologists went to their instruments and
this is fucking
readings
insanity
to see what was happening. The wind was picking up, the moisture in the air was being used as fuel, the atmosphere was thick and palpable, it was on its way, and there wasn't a thing that could be done to stop it.
I mean, how do you stop a tornado? What the fuck? Like, how do you...
Granger
all the
offers
Avengers.
Professional grade products,
Like,
easy reordering online, and 24/7 support, helping procurement
Can't stop
managers
a
keep
fucking
buildings
tornado.
running so people can keep working. Call, click, or stop by. Granger, for the ones who get it done.
Button, bitch. Leave me alone.
The extreme instability in the atmosphere was enough to prompt the SPC to issue a moderate risk of severe weather happening later in the afternoon of May 27th.
Moderate.
The exact
They should've
issuing
known
was
that
a
shit ain't no
tornado
moderate.
watch for Jarrell and the surrounding areas. This watch came out at exactly 12:54 p.m. with the weather worsening. At this time, it was just starting to get cloudy, and the sun was
started
being
off like
blocked
that,
out.
and y'all already seen how
With the
big
weather
this shit got.
worsening, the cold front and muggy atmosphere about to collide, and
That's
the dry
wild.
line acting as a mixing bowl for the two. 3 hours later, at 3:30 p.m.,
That's wild, bro.
a tornado warning was issued. If you're not aware of the system in the
That
USA,
is wild.
a tornado watch is like an early alert
Yo,
that
facts,
a storm is forming
Edwin.
that could have the ability to create a tornado. But a warning, that means there's
sorry,
a storm
Bobby.
happening
I don't
that can make a tornado at any second, like right then.
I don't know. I can't speak. on that.
Sadly, this warning for
But no,
Jarrell
I'm
and
not
his
gonna
residents
Fortnite.
wouldn't be enough to save them from what was about to happen. And the act of taking shelter would not save the lives of everybody.
Like, bro,
The
y'all
local
seen how skinny
sirens
it
had
was.
blared just 10 minutes before the tornado hit, giving absolutely no time for residents to seek shelter or to put a survival plan in place. Reality was setting in. Something was coming. At some time right before that warning came out,
my
the famous
God.
Gerald tornado was about to touch ground. Film crews and storm
Oh my
chasers alike
God.
were out on back roads, zooming in and covering the instance. At this point, the funnel was very
10
thin,
minutes
almost like a
before it
rope
started.
or a piece of spaghetti, giving many people hope that it would just dissipate in a few minutes. However, to their horror and dismay, just 10 minutes later, it would grow and morph into something that would haunt witnesses and bystanders forever. Viewers looked on in horror as the system produced another funnel cloud and formed a multi-vortex tornado,
Oh my
making the
God.
beast much, much larger than it was before, and forming a sight that would go on to live in infamy.
This is
Residents,
crazy.
pets, wild animals, and everything in between looked to the horizon as the dead man started to walk on the ground. The Titan passed less than 1 mile.
You're the
from
only one
middle of
asking me to get on
downtown
Fortnite,
Gerald
by the way,
at around
Bobby.
3:40 p.m. And headed directly towards its target.
I think
A
it's in Texas,
subdivision
Edwin.
known
I
as
could be
Double
wrong.
Creek Estates.
Um,
This subdivision
Riker,
would
where was
see
this?
utter and total annihilation as the dead man walking tornado would combine itself into annihilation states.
The
It
shit
directly from
literally
the
looks like
middle
it's
started to
fucking
walk on the ground. The Titan passed less than 1 mile from the middle of downtown Gerald at around 3:40 p.m. and headed directly towards
Is
its
this on my screen
target.
right here? Sorry. I had to get that off of the fucking screen.
A subdivision known as Double Creek Estates. This subdivision would see utter and total annihilation as the dead man walking tornado would combine itself into a 3/4 mile wide spiral.
Yo.
Of the 38 homes that were in the neighborhood,
Almost a
2
mile
remained.
wide?
The rest, only concrete slabs could be found. There were almost no basements in this entire neighborhood, and thus no place of respite
Okay,
from the
Texas,
fury
yeah.
of God. Later on, the National Weather Service would investigate the area and note that, quote, one of the most striking signs in approaching this area was the distinct lack of debris of any size. Closer inspection showed lots
Only
of little
2 out of
debris,
38
but
is
no signs of
insane.
large items. At least half a dozen cars were identified from the air lying in open areas, most of them flattened and encrusted with mud and grass. Later, a ground survey revealed that most of the debris that was left in the area was
Scariest
extremely
tornado
small,
ever.
indicating the power of
So
the
did this
tornadic
really kill
winds.
15,000 people? It
The
says
tornado
27 dead right
essentially
there.
acted
27
as a
dead right
blender,
there.
a food processor, if you will, and
the
it
right.
ground up any matter in its path into small chunks, leaving virtually nothing behind. The F5 rated supercell tornado had wreaked havoc over Gerald and the surrounding countryside. At its maximum size, it was
No,
1.2
legit-
kilometers,
oh my
or 3/4
God,
mile wide,
what the
reaching
fuck,
wind speeds at gusts of 261 to 318 miles an hour, 2 times faster than that of a Category 5 hurricane wind. Albeit these winds were not sustained, they were gusts, but you can still imagine the force. And hauntingly and menacingly,
Brother.
it moved slowly, at a deliberate pace of 5 to 10 miles per hour, almost as if it wanted to make sure that it fully destroyed everything that it touched.
That's just a monster.
It
tornado
moved so
just moving
slow
up.
that some of the homes were swallowed for a whopping 3 entire minutes before it moved on to the next. Fields and pastures that the tornado passed through weren't saved from the destruction either. The ground was scored up to 18 inches deep along its path, tearing trees and grass and soil directly off the top layer. Vehicles were found in these fields up to half a mile away, flattened like a tin can. 10% of all the homes in Gerald were obliterated,
God.
and 27 out of that specific neighborhood's 131 residents were dead. The Double Creeks Estates neighborhood had 131 people living in 38 single-family homes, meaning that 90% of the homes were completely obliterated by this tornado, and 20% of everybody in the neighborhood lost their lives. And in some very sad and Horrifying cases,
Holy
even
fuck.
entire families were lost. All 5 members of the Ego family, all 4 members of the Moring family, and all 3 members of the Smith family were gone. The dead man walking spared no one and showed no favorites. Investigators would find remains of humans at 30 different locations, and the remains were so mangled and misfigured that they had been difficult to distinguish human remains from the animal remains. A horrifying statistic that's often overlooked in the case of the Gerald tornado is its mortality rate. The tornado either ended your life or you didn't get affected by it, because virtually no one was injured, but 27 people didn't make it out alive. There was no in between. The dead man walking did not take prisoners.
Dog, I can't even. Yo, bro, your whole family gets wiped out by a fucking tornado? That's so fucking.
Only a few
fierce
places in the neighborhood
and
had
just
access to a
vicious
shelter, as most of them were built
that
on
they
solid
can't even
slabs of
distinguish
concrete. But there was one
you
house that
from
had
a
a storm cellar
fucking
where
animal?
9 people managed to take refuge and survive. Another resident in her family got in her bathtub and ended up 400 feet from her house in the middle of the road in the bathtub, alive but rattled. And the majority of the survivors in this neighborhood were on the outskirts of the tornado's radius. Those unfortunate enough to be in its path were never seen alive and whole again. The Double Creeks estate and a few nearby businesses were flattened to the ground, amounting to about $20 million in damages. But it wasn't just the people who were affected by this disaster.
Fucking crazy.
300 cattle that were grazing in a nearby field were also killed, some being found over a quarter-mile outside of their fences, and hundreds of other cattle from different fields were dismembered and injured, and some were skinned alive of their pelts by the sheer force of the wind.
Holy
The
shit!
Gerald tornado was not the only one that would touch the ground that day. In fact,
bro,
20
real
more
shit,
were
Edwin.
confirmed by the National Weather Service.
This is
to have touched
insanity.
ground. The dead man walking was followed by 6 F0 tornadoes, 6 F1 tornadoes, 3 F2 tornadoes,
Dog.
3 F3 tornadoes, and an F4 tornado, meaning that ungodly concoction of atmospheric pressure, the cold front, the moisture in the drywall, had created 20 tornadoes in that small time. The F4 tornado claimed one man's life, but the rest of these tornadoes
20
didn't create anywhere near the amount of
tornadoes
damage that the Gerald tornado did.
What?
I'm gonna close the door so you can't hear it.
One bright spot amongst all this tragedy lies in the life-saving actions of an Albertsons grocery store employee and their heroic actions on this fateful day. There was an Albertsons located in Cedar Park, which is just a little south of Gerald, that was in the direct path of one of the F3 tornadoes that just touched ground. The following is the account of the manager of that store saving the lives of over 50 people. Quote, "The manager of Albertsons grocery store in Cedar Park went outside into the parking lot to watch the approaching thunderstorm. The direct Albertsons located damage that the Gerald tornado did.
The silver lining.
One bright spot amongst all this tragedy lies in the life-saving actions of an Albertsons grocery store employee and their heroic actions on this fateful day. There was an Albertsons located in Cedar Park, which is just a little south of Gerald, that was in the direct path of one of the F3 tornadoes that just touched ground.
Oh shit.
The following is the account of the manager of that store saving the lives of over 50 people. Quote, "The manager of Albertsons grocery store in Cedar Park went outside into the parking lot to watch the approaching thunderstorm. While approximately 60 customers were shopping inside, he watched for a few minutes as the tornado developed. Going back inside the store, he instructed that an announcement be made asking everyone to gather in the center of the store so he could lead them into the store's cooler in the rear of the building. He also asked customers that were trying to leave the store to stay inside. Although the store's wide-span roof collapsed in the center of the store, the customers survived in the cooler with only a few minor injuries. One store employee who did not make it into
Holy
the cooler
fuck.
suffered a serious injury. The actions of the store manager saved many from certain serious injury or even possibly death. End quote.
Holy shit. I still would have fucking left. Fuck that. I'm out.
Although these
Get my car, I'm out.
tornadoes in the Gerald outbreak are not the deadliest from a death rate perspective or from a property damage perspective, it still makes its mark on history. The strange environment in the atmospheric scenario that started the storm, as well as the sheer totality of it, will make its name live in infamy forever. Over 20 confirmed tornadoes happened that day over a 7-hour period, causing untold amounts of pain, suffering, and damage.
Brother,
as I mentioned earlier, the dead man walking did not waver on its victims. It either got you or it didn't. There was no gray area. There wasn't a bunch of injured and a bunch of losses. There were losses.
The worst tornado disaster in 70 years. Alright, I gotta piss. Give me 1 second. 20 tornadoes in 7 hours is bullshit. I mean, hey. Apparently this shit took out fucking 15,000 people. 1 second. What the hell is this? What the hell? Alright, we're going 38 minutes. I think we're going to do this one instead. 18 minutes, even though the 38 minute one got 3.4 million. This got 2.5. Alright, bet. Let's do it. Shout out to
I was the first one to ever join the military in my family. I knew that I wanted to go back
Sky
to school.
Whisper.
Purdue was a big name. So to finish,
Shout out to Sky Whisper.
May
Go
22nd,
subscribe.
2011.
This is a very dangerous situation. If you are in Joplin, please take cover. Oh, no, all right.
Oh, good call. It's a massive tornado.
Have not found anyone alive, only found bodies.
An ordinary Sunday became the deadliest tornado of the century. But that was only the beginning. What really happened that day? To understand it, we need to go back to 2011. That year is etched onto memory as one of the deadliest, most active tornado seasons on record.
Go subscribe to
Hundreds of
Sky
lives
Whisper.
lost, thousands forever marked. Meteorologists observed troubling signs, aggressive atmospheric fronts, and unusual instability. On April 27th, the atmosphere burst open, unleashing over 200 twisters from the void.
What happened is it was a perfect recipe for a weather alert nightmare.
They tore through the southern and eastern U.S., from Texas to Pennsylvania.
First responders who were here were so busy pulling the living from all of this debris, they were forced to ignore the dead. That's how bad this is. You can hear the sound of smoke detectors in the distance, but no one's here. There's the smell of death. Homes are pulverized.
There's the smell of death.
There is a church up there that is just
Oh
now
my
a concrete
God.
slab.
Hold
You
on,
can't even
hold on,
see
hold on.
where no one's here.
Brother.
A weather alert nightmare.
They tore through the southern and eastern.
Hold on.
unusual instability. On April 27th, the atmosphere burst open, unleashing over 200 twisters from the void.
What happened is it was a perfect recipe for a weather alert nightmare.
They tore through the southern and eastern U.S., from Texas to Pennsylvania.
First responders who were here were so busy pulling the living
64 dead
from
in Alabama.
all of this debris, they were forced to ignore the dead.
64 dead
That's
in
how bad
Alabama.
this is. You can hear the sound of smoke detectors in the distance, but no one's here. There's the smell of death.
Homes are pulverized. There is a church up
72
there that is
dead
just
now.
now a concrete slab. You can't even see where the wood and things that made up the church are.
In less than 60 seconds, the tornado had destroyed
16
half
dead
the
in
homes in
Smithville,
town, the
Mississippi.
strongest tornado to hit Mississippi in more than 50 years.
These are the most devastating
24 dead in
tornadoes
Georgia.
this community has seen since at least 1974.
For 4 days, a storm of biblical scale swept through the region. Nearly 360 tornadoes carved a path of destruction. Textbooks would later refer to it as the 2011 super outbreak.
The huge outbreak of tornadoes in late April 2011 was so bad that it earned a special name, Super Outbreak of 2011. Only once before, April 1974, did an outbreak get named a super outbreak.
Locals barely had time to catch their breath before the dust settled. Tragedy struck again. On May 22nd, 2011, Joplin faced the costliest tornado in modern U.S. history. How did it happen? It started like a postcard spring
So
morning.
that, yo,
in Northeast Joplin,
yo, that was just the
families
intro to
gathered
this
to
movie.
celebrate graduation. Laughter in the air,
Dog.
hugs all around. Talk of futures just beginning.
All four
But there was
dudes,
something
four
hidden,
dudes.
something no one saw unfolding.
Damn, Bob. Nah, I was-
190 miles to the west,
We
the
all
sky
chilling,
started
gang?
to stir. Meteorologists were on
chilling?
high
He can
alert, watching every
be
signal.
bored.
1:30
That's cool.
p.m.
He the only one bored here.
341 was issued. Probability.
That should look like a
15%.
steak.
For a town that heard it all before, such warnings didn't sound like much. Nothing
That
new.
should look like a steak.
Another routine alarm. People were simply exhausted from living in constant survival mode. Unfortunately, familiarity
Yeah,
dulls
all happened
our
on
instincts.
graduation day is
Waiting
insane.
could be a risky habit. 4 p.m.
Insanity.
A thunderstorm appeared on radar. It rapidly intensified into a supercell. Then it merged with another, forming a spiraling
look at-
vortex thousands
Yo.
of feet tall. Air begins to spin like a drill. A mesocyclone locked onto Joplin like a target. 5:09 p.m. The National Weather
relax, everyone,
Service
relax.
issued a tornado warning for Jasper and Newton.
Relax.
The countdown began.
We're in western Joplin, so that's looking to the northwest.
Oh
As we mentioned
my
before, a high
God.
precipitation supercell, so that means you're not going to be able to see a
Bro,
tornado.
look
If
at
there in
that
fact
shit.
is one on the ground right now. It looks like we just have some reports of a funnel cloud.
5:17 p.m. The warning was updated. 28 sirens wailed across the city. Emergency alerts echoed on the radio, TV, and weather channels. This time, the storm would teach a harsh lesson. Sirens aren't always heard, especially with windows closed. The hills and valleys created sound distortion, while rain and hail further masked the threat. A survey found 10% of residents, up to 5,000 people, were unaware of the warning. Of the 90% who did, 84% took the NWS alert seriously.
Oh my goodness.
77% said they headed to the safest place they could find.
If you got
Bro.
hit, even as a passenger
Oh my
in
God.
an Uber, you need to try this. I'm an attorney. I've been doing this for years. And I'm
You
standing
like
here
Joe
because most
Byron.
people walk away from accidents leaving
That is looking ugly. That's the tornado siren.
Huh.
Man, look at that. Oh, that's not good.
5:29 p.m. On meteorologist screens, the
Huh.
hook echo became crystal clear.
Yeah, I was using it
A
for, like,
strike
control
was
unit.
inevitable.
We've got some information on this storm. Let's go ahead and go to the Freeman First Alert Doppler radar. Galena is reporting, trained weather spotters in Galena are reporting now sightings of funnel clouds. Caitlin, you were telling me about that just a moment ago.
5:34 p.m.
Lad Davis.
The tornado made
Oh,
landfall
shit.
on Joplin's southwest side.
Public report meaning that
Look
one
at
of their
that
trained spotters
shit.
hasn't seen it, but there's our tower cam.
And that would appear to be a power
Yo.
flash. That could be from a lightning strike, but that is the portion of the storm that we have been concerned with
Tornado sirens once
tornado
again.
sirens once again going off in Joplin. Those are
Oh
definitely
my.
flashes that we are seeing on the ground.
Oh my
TV networks and
goodness.
phone lines were going down. No way to carry calm professionalism anymore. No need. What they saw was terrifying.
Terrifying.
In moments, the studio was filled with voices of anxiety and fear.
Take cover.
Yes, please.
Right now.
Please
I am
do.
telling you to
Yes,
take cover.
Take cover right now.
We do have a
Folks,
tornado on the ground.
This is a tornado. Yeah, this is a very dangerous situation. We cannot stress this enough.
Oh my
If
God,
are
you can
in
hear them
Joplin,
panicking in there.
please take cover.
The broadcast
Get
cut
the
out.
fuck out.
Darkness begins to swallow the city. 5:37 p.m. Just
Leave.
3 minutes later, the tornado slammed into St. John's Regional Medical Center. Inside, over 180 patients and medical staff. They had received the warning. Staff followed the protocol, but time was not on their side.
Hospital that's right here cannot take any patients because the hospital has no power. It was hit very, very hard. You can see nearly every window in the
Oh
hospital
my
has been damaged. The roof
lordy.
severely damaged. Every vehicle in the parking lot is a total loss. They've taken all their
Oh
critical
my
care patients to a
lordy.
neighboring hospital, and that hospital cannot take any more patients other than life-threatening injuries.
The tornado ravaged the hospital, knocking out the main power and backups. 5 patients and 1 visitor died on the spot. More followed in the days ahead.
What?
5:39 p.m. Greenbrier Nursing Home. These would become the most harrowing minutes of a national tragedy, all within the walls of one building. It was a place for those who had already weathered their storms in life, and now it stood directly in the path of another.
Bro,
Inside
imagine
were
being
around
at the
90
hospital.
people, elderly residents, visitors,
dying from a
nurses.
tornado.
The staff reacted quickly to the warning, guiding everyone into the interior hallway. They did everything right. Still, nothing is ever guaranteed. The hum turned into a growl, and the growl to a roar. The building trembled and collapsed. 21 lives gone in seconds. 5:40 p.m. The tornado reaches
So he's at
Joplin's downtown
this shit's at
core.
like 26
Homes
already.
were wiped off the map.
If I didn't
The
miss
security
anything
camera
before he said
captured the
5.
street disappearing frame
26
by frame.
lives now.
However, the storm was only gathering force. Charging toward Joplin
Oh.
High School, several wings of the school vanished. Surveillance footage caught the moment wind tore through the hallways. Windows exploded, walls caved, and ceilings crashed down. Had graduation not been relocated to a university campus miles away, it might have been the funeral of 400 more lives. Days later, pieces of the school were found over 60 miles from the city.
I just found this happy graduation. I don't know if it's a necklace or what it is, but this tornado happened at the same time that the graduation ceremonies were going on here in Joplin.
Oh
the graduation
my.
ceremonies, thankfully, were not happening at the high school itself because the high school was demolished. So just one situation after another. There's a story
Holy
kind of every 5
shit.
feet you walk around here.
The nearby Franklin Technology Center, the region's vocational training hub, was also struck. Everyone inside during the impact survived by some miracle. 5:42 p.m. Nature's blind fury struck the Harmony Heights Baptist Church. Inside, over 50 congregants had taken shelter. The church's pastor was sightless, but tornadoes recognize no sanctity. They don't stop for reverence or human fragility. 3 lives were lost. Their bodies were found beneath the crumbled roof. One of them was the pastor's mother.
The best mother a man could ever have. The song
Damn.
was a special song that she requested that I sing. Just about
Damn,
the end of the
bro.
solo is when they let us know that we needed to take up.
Maybe he'll get to it after he announces all the people that died first, Riker.
There are trucks, and then there's the 2026 GMC Sierra. It's the truck.
As a symbol of faith and resilience, the church was later rebuilt. 5:43 p.m. Tornado achieved peak intensity. Winds between 155 and 224 miles per hour. EF5, the highest on the enhanced Fujita scale.
F5, Brock Lesnar.
A Formula One car hits that speed at full throttle. But here, no track, no driver, no finish line. Much larger scale.
Tornado, you can see that it was taking out those transformers. It continues to push off to the east.
Bro, that's so fucking
Go outside
terrifying.
and try to track this storm, folks. You can't see anything outside. It is rain wrapped. This is a dangerous, dangerous situation at this point in time.
The storm smashed into the Hampshire Terrace apartment complex. 12 more lives were taken. Dozens more changed forever. Then, like a detonation, it hit Rangeline Road.
Holy shit.
In mere seconds, AT&T, Walmart, Pizza Hut, and Home Depot were obliterated. There was almost no way to survive in that area. Cars were wrapped around trees. Others were hurled into nearby
Cars
businesses
were
over
wrapped
200
around
meters from the parking
trees,
lot.
bro.
Metal twisted like foil.
What?
In one car, they later found an empty child's car seat. The driver was never identified.
At Joplin's Home Depot, the search and rescue personnel from Missouri Task Force 1 have not found anyone alive. They've only found bodies.
5:46 p.m. East Middle School, the roof being ripped into the sky. Windows exploded from inside pressure. Thankfully, the building was empty. 5:47 p.m. Fast Trip gas station. Customers crammed into the walk-in freezer, practically saying their goodbyes. The audio captured from inside is gut-wrenching, full of sorrow, rage, courage.
Everybody get down. Low on the ground. Yeah, I know.
Oh my god, bro. Dog. This is literally their last moments on
The entire building was leveled.
Oh
but the
my
people inside survived.
God.
When they crawled out, the streets that
Oh, they
once
survived?
raised them were unrecognizable.
Holy
what had
fuck.
been alive with motion and sound, now piles of brick, shredded metal.
Thank
the
God
smell
they
of gas in the
survived.
air.
Holy shit.
Alright, here's the gas station.
Oh my god.
We parked right over there. Our car got blown away.
5:48 p.m. A tornado slashed across Interstate 44 at its last somber bounds. It flipped trucks like toys, left cars wrecked and scattered along the way. One eyewitness would later say, "It looked like a giant dropped its fist on the highway." There was a point when the disaster exited the
holy
city,
shit.
but not completely, because under the rubble, voices cried for help. People were trapped. The death toll was still unknown. It was far too early to exhale. Hands were needed.
Dog.
10 hospitals, doctors, everyone. So the entire city became a volunteer command center. Help poured in from neighboring states, from the north,
This is
from the south.
insanity.
No
Look at
orders,
this
just
shit.
human instinct.
Take a look. I mean, it's everything. It's just completely demolished. I mean, homes are destroyed. Families' lives have been turned upside down at this point. And people are just looking for their loved ones. They're looking for family members. If you take a look here at this neighborhood, all I can say is it looks very reminiscent of what we saw last month in...
This is fucking crazy.
Yeah, it's,
Evan, can you stop
It's
making
tough.
noise in the bed with my dad?
no question about that.
Pause the video
The
and
tornado
go
outlined a quarter of
drop
Joplin
the
on the
satellite
map.
photo. I
4,000
want a minute.
families lost homes and years of
I can
life
see this shit
within
right
them.
here, bro.
3,500 more homes were severely damaged. Over 1,000 people were injured. More than 500 commercial buildings were destroyed. 10 schools, 2 hospitals, dozens of churches. Total damages, over $2.8 billion.
God
But no number could account for the
damn.
price of a life. Familiar voices, forever silenced. 156 chairs sat empty at family tables. and the total wasn't even final. The storm kept killing, even after the winds died. In the following days, a new enemy emerged, mucormycosis, a rare fungal infection spread from the drifted soil to open wounds in lungs. 18 cases, 5 more deaths. It took everything Joplin had, but fate did not break the city. It stood back up. Within 3 years, school bells rang again, the hospital reopened, and Mercy Park bloomed where ruins once lay. Only thunder,
and Joplin
sleepless
returned.
nights, old photos on shelves.
Joplin never gave up.
Life memorials kept the pain alive.
Joplin
But so does the memory.
never
of
gave
quiet
up.
heroism. Christopher Lucas, Pizza Hut manager, saved 15 people by leading them into the
Holy
freezer.
shit.
He held the door shut from the outside with a
What
belt,
a fucking
as it wouldn't
tornado.
lock.
What a fucking tornado. Hey, what's good, Angelic? Hello. That was insane. 60 shocking plane crashes. Oof. I don't like watching those, though. I'm not going to lie, chat. I do not like watching those. I travel via plane too much for me to be watching plane crashes. I'm good on that. I'm good on that. Most brutal deaths ever discovered. Ooh. Look up the photo. Alright, what was it you say? What did you say again? Joplin satellite photo. Jesus. Oh my God. Oh my God. Bro, that makes like my chest and stomach feel like so like Oh my God, this is in fucking sanity, bro. Hey, I don't want to. Ugh, I don't want to watch no more of that. That's so fucking sad. Satan's Storm, what the fuck? Oh, I've seen this before. Crazy as shit. I'm gonna go with most brutal deaths ever discovered. Shout out to Go Extinct. Go subscribe to Go Extinct.
What if I don't like my therapist? You'll find one you do. I can't deal with insurance. Rula makes that part easy.
If there's one thing we all have in common,
Oh.
it's leaving this world. But some of us are far
Oh,
less
damn,
lucky than
fucking-
others when our time comes. These are 7 of the worst confirmed
That's
deaths
true.
ever discovered, ranked from the least brutal to the most. At number 7, the Liang Tebo amputation. Around 31,000 years ago, on the island of Borneo, a child had their
music.
left leg removed
First day
below
of
the
school
knee.
tomorrow.
with
Shout
a
out to
stone
Riker.
tool. The
Maybe we
bone
could do some
healed
music
so
in a little bit.
cleanly that the child survived into their 20s, spending years navigating a rugged,
Black Widow
cliff-covered
agreed.
landscape on
Facts.
just one leg. Because the remaining
do that,
limb was
I do
small
not.
and withered from disuse, researchers
Put me
could
on.
confirm the cut
Wait,
happened
hold on, wait,
early.
wait,
Like the bone healed, child had
Wait.
mutation. If
Sorry,
there's
chat.
one thing we
I'm
all
not
have
paying
in
attention at
common,
all.
it's leaving this world. But some of us are far less lucky than others when our time comes. These are 7 of the worst confirmed deaths ever discovered,
Let's get it.
ranked from the least brutal to the most. At number 7, the Liang Tebo amputation. Around 31,000 years ago, on the island of Borneo, a child had their left leg removed below the knee with a stone tool. The bone
What
healed
the
so
fuck?
cleanly that the child survived into their 20s, spending years navigating a rugged, cliff-covered landscape on just one leg. Because the remaining limb was small and withered from disuse, researchers could confirm the cut happened early in childhood. Before this skeleton turned up in 2020, the oldest known surgical amputation involved a Neolithic farmer from about 7,000 years ago, meaning this discovery pushed the record back by more than
Hey,
20
yo.
millennia. Whoever performed the operation controlled the bleeding, avoided the major nerves, and kept infection out, all without anesthesia. Even today, major amputations lead to infection around 40% of the time. As for why the amputation was needed in the first place, the terrain around Liang Tebo Cave is extremely elevated, covered in large rocks and cliffs, so the most likely explanation is a bad fall that mangled the leg beyond
They are
saving.
peak? What's
the fact
peak?
that this person survived is difficult to explain, and
Who's
researchers
that?
suggest it
Wait.
all came down to the people
Facts,
around
Bob.
him that spent years feeding and looking after
Who is
him.
that?
At number 6,
I'm a little
Tsukumo
stupid.
24. This is the oldest confirmed shark attack victim in recorded history. He was a hunter-gatherer from Japan's Jomon culture who died about 3,400 years ago near the Sento Inland Sea. His skeleton sat in a Kyoto University Museum collection for over a century before two researchers from Oxford finally opened his storage box in 2021 and realized his bones were covered in deep V-shaped gashes. While the injuries initially looked like the work of metal weapons, the Jomon people had no access to that kind of tool yet. Instead, the wounds were a perfect match for a modern shark attack, most likely from a large tiger or great white shark. The damage was so extensive that researchers counted 790 separate injuries, including massive trauma to his chest and abdomen, with every single rib either fractured or torn away. Both of his feet and his left hand
that
were
shark
bitten
was
off, which
fucking him
confirmed he
up.
was actively fighting back during the attack. During the struggle, one bite tore straight through the femoral artery running down his thigh. Once that vessel was severed, he would succumb to blood loss in roughly 2 minutes. Researchers believe he was fishing from a boat, and the blood from the catch drew the predator. He clearly wasn't alone, as his companions managed to pull his remains from the water and bring him back to shore for burial. When they placed him in the grave, his severed left leg was laid on top of his body, positioned backwards just to make it fit inside the space. This brutal encounter was a stark reality of their environment, as the Jamon were primarily ocean fishers navigating waters where shark populations were significantly higher than they are today. Their archaeological sites are filled with shark teeth used as tools, and their artwork frequently depicts tiger sharks and hammerheads, showing exactly how closely they lived alongside the predators that ultimately killed him. At number 5, we have OH7. When looking at the bones of early human ancestors, the size difference between them and the predators of their era is staggering. This specific Homo habilis lived in East Africa around 1.8 million years ago. Standing just 4 feet tall and weighing around 35 kilograms, he was incredibly fragile compared to the massive carnivores roaming the landscape. He lived near an ancient wetland in modern-day Tanzania. When he approached the water, he was ambushed by a massive crocodile known as Crocodilus thorbjarnarssoni, the largest true crocodile species to ever exist. This 2-ton extinct predator reached 25 feet in length and had heavy bony ridges above its eyes that gave it a horned appearance. Against prey the size of a small child, there was absolutely nothing he could do. While his remains show massive puncture marks on his left leg where large chunks of the limb were bitten clean off, the skull tells a completely different story. Deep grooves were raked into the back of his head by a second predator, leaving bone damage that perfectly matches the hunting pattern of a large cat. Neither set of wounds show any sign of healing, meaning both attacks happened simultaneously. The physical evidence points to the crocodile lunging from the water to tear his leg away, just as a large cat struck the back of his head. He just happened to be attacked by 2 different apex predators at the exact same moment. At number 4, Specimen 18.
Yo, what? This man died to, that was a saber-toothed tiger and a fucking prehistoric 25-foot long alligator at the same time? I don't think there's a worse death.
1908. About 1.7 million years ago,
I've seen it all.
the Homo erectus woman died slowly over months from vitamin A poisoning. Her partial skeleton was first located
That's
in
insanity.
1974 near Lake Turkana. The scientists immediately noticed something was wrong. Abnormal bone growth that
That's
laid
literal
over her
insanity.
normal bone, creating a coarse, thickened texture that only forms when the body is bleeding underneath the surface over a long stretch of time. The strange part was the lack of
what happened to this
external
guy?
injuries. Her bones showed no evidence
Girl?
of being cut or broken. So, they realized that whatever was killing her must have been coming from the inside. The pattern matched a condition called hypervitaminosis A, making her the
Hell.
oldest known case in any human species. She'd been eating carnivore liver over a long stretch of time without knowing the damage it was doing. In
Ew.
some modern predators like the polar bear, a single liver stores enough vitamin A to supply a human for nearly 150 years. She would have endured constant weakness, splitting headaches, and severe joint pain, all while suffering from skin damage and the loss of her hair and teeth. The heaviest bone
damn.
damage was concentrated in her legs, meaning they likely caused her the
Fuck.
most pain toward the end. The massive buildup of abnormal growth didn't happen overnight. It was a
This is
slow
insanity.
agony that dragged on for months, and she had no way of knowing that the food she
God.
was eating was the thing killing her. At number 3,
We have an
Playing
ad.
on iPhone? Now you can play Unlocked on PC with Google Play Games. Unlock
At number
bigger
3, we
screens
have an ad.
and better controls.
the woman of Saint Paul Trois Chateaux. They were discovered in southern France in the 1980s, taking decades for scientists to realize what had actually been done to the 3 women buried inside. 2 of them had been forced into a space too small for a normal burial and pinned beneath heavy grindstones while still alive. The awkward
my
positioning of their
goodness.
limbs revealed that a rope, long since decayed, had lashed their bent legs to their necks. As exhaustion set in and their legs inevitably dropped, the rope would pull taut, forcing them to slowly asphyxiate in the dark beneath the stones. While this brutal binding technique is still used today as a form of underworld punishment known as
God
incapacitamento,
damn.
these women weren't being punished. They were part of an elaborate agricultural sacrifice. The pit itself was designed to mimic a grain
What
cycle,
in the
intentionally
fuck?
aligned so that the summer solstice sun would shine directly into it, while a third, unbound woman was laid over the stones to complete the ritual. Most chillingly, this wasn't an isolated event. When researchers reviewed older excavations, they found this exact same binding method at 14 different locations, stretching from
Damn.
Spain to the Czech Republic. For over 2,000 years, this horrifying ritual was repeated across Europe, and at some of those sites, the victims were infants. At number 2, the Turkana Boar.
Yo!
1.6 million years ago in Kenya, a 9-year-old Homo erectus developed a severe dental abscess after his adult teeth grew crooked and tore the surrounding tissue.
Dude, that
Instead
shit's
of
a babies,
healing,
bro.
the infection escalated into septicemia, sending lethal
Babies,
blood poisoning
bro.
from his jaw throughout his entire body. And to make things worse, modern scans of his instead of healing, the infection escalated into septicemia, sending lethal blood poisoning from his jaw throughout his entire body. And to make things worse, modern scans of his skeleton reveal a severely herniated disc. While early researchers mistook his misaligned ribs for a congenital condition like scoliosis, improved imaging proved he was actually suffering from a massive spinal injury. By the time the infection peaked, he was already in constant agony and barely able to walk. Researchers believe the boy collapsed face first while trying to cross a shallow marshland. Between the spinal injury and the spreading poison, he simply lacked the strength to lift his head out of the water and ended up drowning where he fell. Shortly after, a passing herd of animals trampled his body deep
This
into
is
the mud,
just
and a nearby
ruthless.
volcano eventually sealed his remains in ash for over 1 million
Fuck,
years.
damn.
At number 1, the Peking Man site. This is the worst entry on this list
Talk
because
about
it wasn't
overkill.
just a
The
one-time
volcano
event.
was.
It happened over and over again.
The volcano was absolutely unnecessary. Like, talk about overkill, bro. Oh my goodness.
Years. At number 1, the Peking Man site. This is the worst entry on this list because it wasn't just a one-time event.
Like,
it happened over and over again to dozens of people across multiple generations. Inside the Zhougoudian cave in China, researchers have recovered the remains of more than 28 Homo erectus individuals. Because stone tools were found
28.
mixed in with the shattered bones, early scientists assumed these people had been consuming their own kind. But when they finally went back and looked at every single bone in the cave, they realized roughly 67% of the human remains carried bite marks from something else entirely. An extinct giant hyena called Pachycrocuta. These were some of the largest hyenas that ever lived. Adults easily broke 150 kilograms, putting them in the same weight class as a lioness, but with proportionally massive heads and jaw muscles strong enough to break a human skull open just to get to the marrow. It turns out the cave had been an active hyena den all along. It seems like early humans only squatted there during the periods when the pack temporarily moved on, and they paid a terrible price when the animals came back. Skulls and body parts scattered across the site have been found crushed, smashed apart, or eaten through completely. Researchers even found a human thigh bone with a surface so rounded and pitted that it had clearly been worn smooth by stomach acid. A hyena had swallowed the bone, partially digested it, and then thrown it back up. And since hyenas are notorious for consuming their prey before it had even passed,
This is
with a brutal
fucking
bite
crazy.
the end for these victims would have been unimaginable. The bones left behind show a completely one-sided devastation. While the human remains are covered in hyena bite marks, the Pachycrocuta bones barely have a scratch on them from human weapons. Even though these early humans made stone tools and likely used fire, those defenses were completely useless against the giant predators. The hyenas were so dominant that some researchers believe they actively kept early humans from expanding into certain parts of Asia for thousands of years. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to join the Discord server below. You'll get to watch new videos early, suggest your own video ideas, and hang out. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.
This back to school, no need for match, with our lowest price guarantee, only at Shoe Carnival.
That shit. Giant fucking hyenas, bro. The most terrifying discoveries made by archaeologists. I think I like that. 10 terrifying shark attacks. I'm digging the most terrifying discoveries. Let's do it.
I am sure you have all heard the question, what is the scariest animal? I mean, it is one of the greatest icebreakers, at least in my opinion. And
shout out to Extinct Zoo.
Things such as snakes,
go subscribe.
Sharks, spiders, crocs, bears, etc. Now, these answers are fair. They all can be quite scary. But really, statistically there is only one true answer. And no, it's not mosquitoes. Rather, other humans. No animal causes ourselves as much pain as, well, ourselves. And every year, at least 475,000 people are killed by other humans. And mind you, this is not including war, car crashes, accidents,
what up,
or the
GG?
transmission of contagious diseases, which would then put the number in the many millions. And so not only can no other animal compare to this by numbers, but also not by brutality. Because without going into too much detail, I'm sure most of you already know how brutal humans can be.
Lock in.
However, for as bad things can seem today, in some ways, I much prefer the present over the past. As back in the day, people could be quite, out of control. And there is no better evidence for this than real-life discoveries which document ancient human violence.
Shout out
which
to
was
Extinct
in some
Zoo.
cases so grim that it honestly makes horror movies look like sunshine and roses. And a decent place to start is about just the worst time you could have spawned as a human, the Neolithic, also known as
Who the fuck
New
is
Stone
Zoe?
Age. It's hard to describe this period in one word, but whatever that word is, it's not a good one, and that largely was because of us, with violence and war being the name of the game back then. In fact, the violence was so bad that it might have resulted in a drastic drop in population that was severe enough to cause an actual genetic bottleneck. And due to this, you might be unsurprised to hear that we know of literally hundreds of mass burials and sites of brutal violence that all trace back to this period. Yet, like everything, there were levels to the derangedness, with some sites being more plain, you know, a simple blunt force victim here and there, while others make you want to go, what the freakosaurus. And one of the most horrifying sites yet was a place known as Herxheim. This archaeological site sits in the southwest of Germany, and is frankly a place you wonder if it would be best if it was never discovered, as it contains the remains of a pretty grisly massacre, even by prehistoric standards, and is actually the largest ancient massacre site we know of, with there being at least 1,000 slain individuals that have been chucked into a series of pits that surrounded a then large settlement. And based on a few of the more intact bodies found, it's been suggested that the dead have been offed by not one, but by a variety of different weapons. You know, gotta switch it up sometimes. But with stone axes in particular being quite prevalent, causing smashed skulls, broken limbs, and just in general, a whole lot of...
At Purdue Global, we know that after your service, the mission changes.
Parents can be those heroes to their kids. I know my daughters look up to me as a hero.
Secure their future with a degree that honors yours. Explore your military opportunities.
Trauma. And let's just say, absolutely no mercy was shown to the victims.
What was wrong with
as
his
men,
body?
women, children, and even newborns were amongst the dead. And something else that was pretty unusual and grotesque about this place was that in the pits of the deceased, researchers wound up finding victims that belonged not to just one group, but multiple. And these groups, in some cases, came from very different places, being from areas up to 310 kilometers or 500 miles away. And so this, along with the presence of the settlement, led to the horrifying notion that Herxheim wasn't some aftermath of a battlefield or just a raid on a village, but rather the center of a murderous cult, which rounded up captives from across great distances before then taking them here to be quote-unquote silent.
Yo, chat, I'm not gonna lie. Sorry. If you are locked
alone
in,
should be enough to show the dark side of humanity.
Not. We need a new video. Holy fuck. I am not locked in on that at all. Sir, back up. Yup. Yup. Alright, what did Ty tell me to look up? Mystery Beyond? Okay, so what am I checking out? Mystery Beyond or Chilling Scares? I like this. Every reality glitch you can't explain. I like that. Mystery Beyond or... Okay, bet. Hang on 1 second. Hang on 1 second, chat. You know what we gotta do. Is this shit muted? The fuck?
Yes.
Alright, y'all. Go drop a like. Go subscribe to my boy Riker. To Sun. Yes, sir. Mystery Beyond. Let's get it. Yo, Riker, I couldn't... hold up. Let me go back to this. Okay, hold on, wait. Bobby's live as well. Bobby playing some Lego shit? W as fuck. Hold up. What the fuck are you playing? W. Where's this shit fucking... What game is this? Yo. What game is this? Shout out Gaff. Five most disturbing things caught on dash cam. I don't know, disturbing home recordings. For the most disturbing things found on the internet right now. Jeez. Bro, you trying to scare me before I gotta go to bed, dog? You tripping. Ty, you tripping. Check out SML. Ooh. Shout out to Bobby. Ty, you trying to scare me. Ty. Alright, let's look through here. Let's look through here. Let's do it.
And then we get to choose who we let into our weird little worlds.
Damn, didn't he die? Rest
You're
in
not
peace,
perfect,
then.
sport.
On December 7th, 2025, a woman named Letha Rock from Atlantic City, New Jersey, experienced what would become one of the most difficult days of her life.
You guys, this is the video I never thought I would meet. It is now,
I'm scared.
9:28 in the
Shout out
morning.
Mystery Beyond. Go
My
subscribe to
mom
Mystery
passed away.
Beyond.
I don't know what to do. My brother's here, unfortunately, and I was told by my mom that anything happened to her, I had...
For years, Letha had shared parts of her everyday life on a small YouTube channel, posting videos about her cats, daily routines, and life with her elderly mother, Denise Reeve Martin. Living in an aging apartment building near the city, she often documented simple moments that
Hey,
most
shout out to
people
Jersey.
would never think twice about. Just 5 days earlier, on December 3rd, she had uploaded a cheerful video titled Mom, Meet Precious the Cat. In the video, Denise could be seen meeting the family's newest cat, smiling and interacting with the animal while Letha
Shout out to
filmed
Mystery
the
Beyond.
moment.
Go
It was
subscribe.
the kind of ordinary family memory that seemed completely
Not my video,
normal
this
at the
belongs to
time.
him.
But on December 7th, everything changed. Denise Reeve Martin passed away inside the apartment, leaving Letha suddenly faced with a situation she never expected to document. The following day, on December 8th, she uploaded another video. This time, the title was very different. It was called Mom's Dead and What Do I Do Now? As the video began, Letha sat in front of the camera, speaking directly to her viewers, while police officers and the
Brother.
medical examiner were still dealing with the aftermath inside the home. She calmly described what had happened, mentioning that the medical examiner had recently left and that the officers had been kind during the process. At one point, she even spoke about moving one of the cats, Precious, out of her mother's room before authorities arrived.
What to
Brother.
do? My brother's here, unfortunately, and I was told by
Brother.
my mom that anything happened to her, I had to take things out of the house and I had to make certain preparations. Oh my God. You guys, this is
Why
my
are
mom.
you recording this shit?
She's gone.
Why are you recording this?
My mom is dead. My mom is gone. My life is different now than it was before she's gone. My mom is dead.
Holy
What
schmoly.
made the video disturbing out was
Welcome
not
back,
anything
Anthony.
graphic, because there was none. The camera remained focused on Letha the entire time. Instead, it was the timing of the recording.
got me
that
watching
many
some
viewers
scary shit
found
right now, Anthony.
unusual. Only hours after losing her mother, she had chosen to turn on a camera and continue documenting her life exactly as she always had. The video felt incredibly raw and unfiltered, almost as if viewers were witnessing a private moment that would normally stay behind closed doors. According to available reports, authorities found no signs of foul play, and the death was handled as a natural passing with routine involvement from law enforcement and the medical examiner. There were no criminal investigations, lawsuits, or major legal developments connected to
she
the
didn't
case.
kill her own
Still,
mom. She'll be
the video
panicking
generated
and
discussion
recording.
online. Some people questioned whether sharing such a personal moment so quickly was healthy, while others felt it was simply how Lether processed grief after spending years recording her daily life and posting it online. Whatever the reason, the upload left a strong impression on many viewers because it captured a moment that most people would never choose to share publicly. To this day, it remains unclear what was going on. In September of 2025, 15-year-old Leila Montserrat Lares Becerra left her home in Sonoita, Sonora, expecting to spend time with two girls she once considered friends. Like many teenagers in a small border town where everyone seems to know each other, she had no reason to believe that meeting them would put her in danger. Earlier that day, the two girls, 15-year-old Brittany Michel and a 13-year-old girl named Montserrat, had contacted Leila and invited her out with the promise of a surprise. Whether it was a simple hangout or something involving a boy, Leila believed it was harmless and agreed to go with them to a house in the Ejido El Desierto area. At first, nothing seemed unusual. The girls talked with her, joked around, and kept the atmosphere relaxed. According to investigators, Leila appeared comfortable and completely unaware that anything was wrong. But as time passed, the situation slowly changed. The two girls convinced Leila to sit down in a chair. They then tied her hands, covered her eyes with a blindfold, and placed a rope around her neck, all while continuing to record the interaction on video. What makes the footage especially disturbing is that Leila could still be heard laughing and speaking with them. She appeared to believe it was all part of the surprise they had promised her, never realizing what was about to happen. Then, without warning, the situation turned deadly.
Bro, what the fuck are they about to do?
You haven't seen the
Dog.
sun in days. So at this point, it'd be easier to just fly.
Investigators say the two girls used the rope to strangle Leila while recording the entire attack. Afterward, they buried her body in the backyard of the property and covered it with lime in an attempt to hide the crime and speed up decomposition. When Leila failed to return home, her family immediately became concerned and reported her missing. Days passed as relatives searched for answers, hoping she would be found safe. Instead, on October 2nd, 2025, authorities discovered her remains. For Leila's family, the tragedy did not end there. Months later, a video of the murder was anonymously sent to her mother, Carmen Becerra, forcing the family to confront the final moments of Leila's life in a way no parent should ever have to experience. As the investigation continued, both girls were arrested and eventually confessed to their roles in the crime. Authorities stated that the motive involved jealousy over a boy, along with months of bullying and personal conflict that had developed between them. In March 2026, the case reached court under Mexico's juvenile justice system. Brittany Michel, who was 15 at the time of the crime, received 2 years and 10 months of confinement. The 13-year-old girl received 11 months of supervised release. Both were also ordered to pay financial compensation to Leila's family. The sentences immediately sparked public outrage across Mexico. You see, many people argued that the punishment did not reflect the seriousness of the crime, especially given the planning involved and the fact that the murder had been recorded. Leila's mother became one of the most vocal critics of the outcome, organizing protests and pushing for legal reforms known as Ley Leila, which would seek tougher penalties for minors involved in serious violent crimes. Even today, the case continues to raise difficult...
Hang on, chat.